going on a plane. There's the Chip family: Mr. Chip, Mrs. Chip, Rosie Chip, Tim Chip, and Lily Chip. There's Rover. Tim and Rosie are helping Mr. and Mrs. Chip to pack. They are going on a plane tomorrow. They set off for the airport. Grandpa Chip takes them in his car. Lily is staying behind with Granny and Rover the dog. Mr. Chip unloads their bags. One of them topples over. It's Rosie's. She collects her things. "Sorry," says Mr. Chip. The Chip to the lady at the check-in counter. Another lady weighs their luggage. The Chips go through a metal detector. Their bags go through an X-ray machine to make sure they are not carrying any virus. They board the plane. A flight attendant shows them to their seats. Mr. Chip puts them into a locker above their heads. They are ready for takeoff. "Fasten your seat belts," says the flight attendant. I have buckled Hippo in," says Rosie. The plane takes off. The pilot starts off the engines of the big plane. The attendant tells the passengers the safety rules. The pilot waits for his turn to take off and zoom up into the air. "It's time to eat. Here's your lunch," the flight attendant says to Mrs. Chip. Another flight attendant gives Mr. Chip a drink. The flight attendant speaks to the pilots. She goes into the cockpit and asks the pilots if they would like to have something to eat too. The plane will land soon. Mrs. Chip and Rosie go to use the toilet. Back in their seats, they listen to music on earphones. Tim looks out the window. "We are coming down," he shouts. Soon the plane lands safely on the runway. The Chips get off the plane. They walk down the stairs to the bus that will take them to the airport building. "Catch my hat!" cries Mrs. Chip. They go through passport control. An officer checks their passport. "Look," Rosie says to Mr. Chip. "He's putting a big stamp in yours." They collect their luggage. They wait at the baggage carousel until their bags arrive. "Here are my things," Rosie says to a porter. The Chips leave the airport. Mrs. Chip gives the porter some money. "Taxi, taxi," shouts Mr. Chip, and off the Chips go to their hotel. It's the end.